So we're out in our 74 RSR / IROC, getting through traffic, getting up to the mountain pass, and we're just about to open up into 2 lanes. Hopefully this will be one stretch where I shut up and I start zipping through the gears. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do here. Pulls really well. That's 3rd gear, 6,000 RPM. Holy shit, I like this thing. Oh no, we don't need windshield wipers. Holy shit, this is good. 5,000 RPM. Steering is phenomenal. Let's go. Yes. Up into 3rd. Back on the gas. Into the corner. Kudos to our chase car. He is a race car driver. Better than me. This thing hauls. That was good. So we're out in our 74 911 RSR IROC tribute car, and we're just waiting to get through some traffic again here in our mountain pass. I just thought I'd take an opportunity to describe a little bit of what I'm experiencing. Car drives really well. Power is great. Once you're up into 3,500 RPM or so, it really starts pulling. As we were ripping up the mountain pass there, acceleration was good, felt very planted. This car feels very low to the ground. It feels very solid. I am no professional driver, that is for certain. To me, it feels like a track setup suspension as far as alignment and such in the steering, but drives very good. A lot of confidence going through some of the twisties that are coming up, which are short, but we still have them. Brakes feel great, acceleration and everything else. Everything else is really nice in the car. I'll say I've got both my driver's side window down and I've got the passenger halfway down so we can mount that GoPro. No weird wind or buffeting inside the car, which I actually find surprising, but very, very nice. I've got the headlight switch on, and I can see I can turn up the backlight on the gauges. I accidentally turned on the windshield wipers as I was grabbing for the steering wheel coming up, so we know those work, and the nozzles work. Transmission feels great. The gears and the synchros going up into the gates, that all felt great. I'd say the gates are pretty wide. I don't believe this is a Wevo shifter in it. I don't know which type this is, but I'm sure I'll have that in the documents. But the gates being long, but they are great. Feels good going up into all the gears. Clutch engagement is nice and easy. I do know that it has a Patrick Motorsports clutch and flywheel kit. As like everything else in the car, it seems like no stone unturned, to quote myself. But out for a really nice drive. So I'm going to get into a real spirited drive. We're driving down the highway here. We did that kind of burst up the hill just to get some great footage and to just kind of demonstrate how the car drives. I'm cruising along right now. I'm in 4th. If I go up into 5th, I'm at 2,500 RPM and 100 kilometers an hour, which is 55 miles an hour. And we're cruising along very comfortably. representation of how the car accelerates. It really does start to pick up and wants to pull probably more like 4,000 RPM. It feels really good. Alright, so we've done most of our rollers. I've got my favorite country music in my left ear. This portion of the video is mostly going to be me driving it down this country road and ripping down the hill. Probably not too fast on the way down, and I'll get into it on the way up. So running lights on. I will say one thing, these tires are very sticky. Whoa, what a beautiful night. Gorgeous. Acceleration was about 4.5. This is 4,000 RPM. That pulls very nicely. That was about from 4,000 to 5,500. Really want to push it going into these corners. Just catching up to some cars here, so just a couple thoughts. It is a firm suspension setup, but it's not uncomfortable, even in these seats. Some of those sections of this road are not so good, and that felt good. And I will admit, I want to push this car hard. It feels like it can take it. Looking at the amount of rocks those tires picked up just when we pulled over, I don't know these tires. I'm assuming. I know them being Michelin's and the model they are, but I've never driven a set very hard. But I can tell you, I have confidence. It might be dumb confidence, but I have confidence. That sunshine. Yeah! That feels good. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this hill, I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna rip back up. Alright, here comes the fun portion of the drive. I can catch up here. Well, folks, this car definitely shines in the upper RPMs and that kind of a situation. God, that is fun. All right, it's time again. Let's see if we can lose them. Yeah, feels good there. 6,500, there's 6,000, that was 6,200. All right, let's slow down a little bit here. We'll accelerate through this next corner. All I've got to report to people watching this video is smiles. This is proper fun. Alright, we'll accelerate coming out of these corners again up here. Let's get down into second. A great amount of power. So much fun. I don't feel I can get myself in too bad a situation. All right, we'll chill out for a second here. What kind of chill? That last car we sold that was very similar to this, that full restoration RSR build that was white. Unfortunately, we never got to do a really good drive video in that car. Maybe this will make up for it. Well, that's it, folks. That was a lot of fun. This is our complete rotisserie restoration, bottom up, resealed gearbox, rebuilt engine. This is our 1974 Porsche 911 RSR/IROC tribute build. It's got a twin plug 3.6 from a 97 993 in there. That has been updated with a Steve Wong chip and a 95 OBD1 wiring harness, Elephant racing suspension, 930 brakes. Oh God, what else? Roll cage or roll bar interior. I'm sure I'm missing something and you'll find it in the details. What you do need to know is this thing is a shit ton of fun. It drives great. It's got great power and it does everything that it looks like it does. We are selling this car out of our warehouse in Washington State. It is sitting on a Washington State title. It was delivered new in California, so as I have been told. One hell of a car. I look forward to speaking to the person that wins it, but also anyone that wants to call us with any questions, please do. I appreciate it.